Hi kids, I'm back. Are you excited to know what happened next in our story? Let's continue reading. After that incident, the whole household was delighted to see a friendship growing between Belle and their master. First, he showed her all the books in the huge library and said, "They're yours." The next day, Belle and the beast had dinner together. Awkwardly, the beast sat in a small chair and tried to eat with a spoon. Later, Belle read the story of King Arthur and Queen Guinevere to the beast. The tale was so romantic that Lumiere cried. Even Cogsworth wiped away a tear before he sent everyone back to work. Soon after, the beast shyly led Belle to the ballroom, where they danced to a beautiful love song. Then they went onto the terrace. The beast asked Belle, "Are you happy here with me? If only I could see my father again, just for a moment." Belle answered, "There is a way," said the beast, and he brought out the enchanted mirror. When they looked into it, they were shocked to see Maurice lost in the forest, shaking with cold as he searched for Belle. "Papa!" cried Belle. "Oh no! He's sick and alone." "Then you must go to him," said the beast. Handing her the mirror, he said, "Take it with you, so you'll have a way to look back and remember me." "Thank you for understanding how much he needs me," said Belle, touching the beast's paw. Then she ran to the courtyard and rode away as the beast watched from his balcony. When the beast went inside, he said sadly to Cogsworth, "I let her go." When the "You what?" cried Cogsworth. "How could you?" "I had to." "Why?" asked Cogsworth, near in tears. "Because I love her," sighed the beast. With the mirror's help, Belle found Maurice and brought him home. He was delirious with fever and dangerously sick. When Maurice began to recover, he could scarcely believe that the beast had let Belle go. "That horrible beast?" he asked her in amazement. "But he's different now, Papa." "He changed somehow." Just then there was a knock on the door. Belle opened the door to see a strange man standing in front of the village and a van marked Insane Asylum. "Monsieur the director of the asylum said, "I've come to collect your father." "My father's not crazy," said Belle angrily. He was raving about a huge beast," said Le Fou. He knew that Gaston planned to have Maurice locked up unless Belle agreed to marry him. Belle ran into the cottage and returned with the mirror. "Show me the beast," she demanded. When When the village When the villagers saw the beast in the mirror, they screamed. Monsieur d'Arc sped away in his van, and Gaston seized the mirror from Belle. Furious that his plan had failed, he told the villagers, "The beast will make off with your children. He will come after them in the night. I say we kill the beast." The mob cheered. "I won't let you do this," cried Belle. But Gaston locked her and Maurice in the cellar as the villagers gathered weapons and torches. Guided by the mirror, Gaston led the mob through the forest. On the way, they chopped down a tree to use a battering ram. Cogsworth, Lumiere, and Mrs. Potts saw them from the window. "Sacre le bleu!" cried Lumiere. "Invaders! Warn the master!" cried Cogsworth. "We'll be ready for them. Who's with me?" The others had already scattered to alert the household and prepare for a defense. The battering ram crashed through the door, and the villagers entered the castle. At first, all was quiet. Then they were confronted by a host of angry objects, pitchers and ladles, pots and pails prepared to do battle. Upstairs, the beast sat forlornly in Belle's room. "Leave me in peace," he said to Mrs. Potts. When she came to warn him, a thunderbolt exploded in the skies as the villagers clashed with the defenders, but nothing could rouse the beast to action. As the fighter raged below, Gaston stalked the halls in search of the beast. At last, the hunter found him in his lair. As the beast faced Gaston, neither knew that Belle and Maurice were galloping towards the castle. Chip had stowed away in Belle's saddlebag before she returned to the village. When she saw and Maurice were locked up, he had used Maurice's invention to break down the door. When Belle arrived, she saw that Gaston had forced the beast onto the balcony. She watched in horror as he clapped the unresisting beast, driving him toward the edge of the steep roof. "No!" cried Belle. She rode Philippe into the castle and up the stairs. At the sound of Belle's voice, the beast was roused to fight off his attacker. As Belle reached his lair, he grabbed Gaston and gripped him tightly by the throat. "Let me go!" pleaded Gaston. "I'll do anything." The beast struggled with himself, but he had become too human to kill. Growling, he pushed Gaston away and turned to Belle. As the Belle and the beast embraced, Gaston pulled a knife from his boot and stabbed the beast in the back. With a cry of pain, the beast turned on his attacker. Terrified, Gaston took a step backward. As Gaston backed away, his foot caught on the rain gutter. He tripped and plunged from the roof. A great hush fell over the castle as rain splattered the balcony. The beast looked at Belle, then collapsed. Belle ran to the beast's sides and embraced him. "You came back," he said weakly, trying to smile. "At least I got to see you one last time." Struggling against tears, Belle cried, "Don't talk like that. You'll be all right." In the beast's lair, the rose's last petal was about to fall. "Maybe it's better this way," said the Beast. "No!" cried Belle. Overcome by tears, she leaned down to kiss him and said, "I love you." As Belle wept the last petal fell, suddenly the rain began to shimmer and sparkle. Belle looked up and saw the air glittering with magic. The Beast's eyes blinked open. His paw had been transformed into human hands. He touched his face and found that it was smooth. The spell was broken. The wilted rose had burst into full bloom. "Belle, it's me," said the prince. As Cogs, as Cogsworth, Lumiere, and Mrs. Potts looked on the joyfully, the magic swirled around them too. Cogsworth, Cogsworth turned into a short, round, fuzzy major domo with a mustache. Lumiere grew taller and taller until a suave and dashing mater d'hotel stood in his place. Mrs. Potts was transformed into the plump, smiling cook she had been before the spell, and Belle gazed happily at the handsome prince whom her love and restored human form. One by one, the members of the princess household became human again. They hugged each other with tears of joy as the magic carried Belle and the prince into the ballroom. There they began to dance. Afterward, they stood on the balcony as the sun broke through the mist that had shrouded the castle for so long. The sun shone on the beautiful Belle and her handsome prince, whose love had finally broken the spell. And do you know what happens next? They live happily ever after. I hope you like the story for today, kids. I will be back some other time to tell you a new story.